Good afternoon and welcome to the 1996 senior play. Here comes the judge. As president of the senior class, I've been asked to welcome you here. I hope some of you are back from last night. We had a good performance then, and everybody's worked hard, and we should have another good performance today. We did have a lot of trouble getting people to practice, having to work around sports and work schedules, but everybody did what they could, and I think we put together a good play. The omissions from the program, we'd like to thank Alan Turner for putting the program together, and Mr. Panisi for letting us put the sign up on the corner, and Julie Sable from the Waterfront for letting Kat Costera thickly exaggerate her New Jersey accent. The final thing we have, the class of 96, because Mr. Turner and Mr. Rogerson took up so much of their free time to help us out with the play, we got them gift certificates to take their significant others to the Waterfront restaurant, so if they'd like to come up and play those.
You might not have heard.
Why don't you give them to him later?
I'll set them here. So without any more delays, here comes the judge.
Well, you don't want to get that.
How do I love thee? Let me count the ways.
Josephine! Free, turkey!
Easy, don't shoot. It's just me.
Josephine, you, start up.
Well, you didn't do my nerves any good either.
I'm sorry. And I didn't mean to call you a turkey.
No offense taken. Is Judge not ready for the court session to begin?
I think so. I couldn't make a lot of sense out of what he was saying.
I know what you mean. I suspect they let him out of Lullaby Haven a bit too soon.
Yeah, they gave him his last shock treatment only yesterday. Just now, when he walked across the carpet, he generated so much static electricity, a paperclip jumped off of his desk and onto his nose.
The doctor, or his sister told me the doctor said work would be the best therapy for him. That's why they released him this morning.
Are they crazy? It's his work that sent him to the sanitarium in the first place.
I know. Well, there's a light doctor today. Maybe things will go smoothly.
Let's hope so. If you're ready, I'll let everyone in.
Fine.
Hold it right there! This is a court of law. Now hush up and sit down. That's better. Where's the court stenographer? Where's Tilly?
I assume she's with Judge Mountain's court chambers. You know, Peavy, you really should have left him alone. You know how she gets the judge excited. It would be a shame if she gave him a heart attack so soon after his nervous breakdown.
It's all good? We're ready to start now.
Do you want me, Peavy?
He doesn't. I do.
I told you better put the back in her socket.
What'd she say? What'd she say? That surprised me the least. Juvenile delinquents. Get up. Check your shirt before you sit back down, everybody. They're armed and dangerous.
down yourself. You too, grown-up. Yes, Boston. Ooh, my feet is cold. Oh, that is cold. Excuse me. Do I sense a problem between you and that ugly gentleman over there? Who wants to know? I'm Donna Carter. I'm a senior at George Washington High School, and I'm a reporter for our school paper. My advisor assigned me to do a story on local partners. This is Dr. Sloan, going to snap some photos.
Hiya.
Oh, George Washington, classy high school.
Yeah, well, we've got a story for you, all right. You right how we're all victims of teen harassment.
Really? Can I have your name?
Wayne Fillingham, this is Shannon Boyd.
Evie Turner. Kennedy,
Huh?
tell her your name.
What is it?
Andy Wallace.
Oh, yeah, Kenny Wallace. Gee, that sounds familiar. Just how you guys do your job?
Well, you see, we're born to have a rock band, and we call ourselves Dires and Davies. And we got to rehearse, right?
Right.
Well, these old geezers over here said that music disturbs them.
I don't think I should quote you as saying old season. That sounds disrespectful.
Old fogies.
Thanks, senior citizen.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, so these senior citizens call the cops on us for exercising our constitutional right to get down.
I think I've got all that. Of course, I'll have to report their side of the story, too.
They just like to give us teens a hard time. That's their side of the story.
We'll see. Thanks. You make a great article.
All rise. Here comes the judge. Order in the court.
Order? Bring me ham and cheese on rye and hold the mayo.
I can't do that, Judge Nott.
Then put the mayo on the sandwich. Is there a shaker? I mean, attorney represents city? Nobody? How about the county? No one? Then I guess I'll be forced to take auction.
Judge, don't you mean action?
No, Bailiff Duffy, I mean auction. What am I bid for the solid gold wrist-plated watch? Am I bid $50? Am I bid $49?
Your Honor.
No! Pity it back!
Judge, don't you mean bidder?
Same thing.
I'm here, Your Honor.
So I see. Don't I know you?
I'm the city attorney, Robert Benson.
Sorry. That's okay, Sonny. Give me time to unload a piece of junk that's sucker in the back row. Don't forget to pay the bailiff before you leave. Here, Josie, get your phone numbers on the back of a check. My, how time flies.
Your Honor.
Oh, this is the big spender. My pair of cufflinks?
No, Your Honor. I don't want to buy any cufflinks. Well, I want to give my testimony anyway. I'm the head of the department at Force's department store, and I'm late for work.
No wonder you bought the watch. Now you can get there on time. It'd be just like you if you had a minute hand. Of course, not that you own it. It's second hand anyway.
You're trying my patience, Judge.
Your patience? I didn't know you were a doctor. Boy, Schwartz's must be some department store. First floor, ladies ready to wear. Second floor, obstetrics, ladies ready to bear.
You misunderstood me.
Really? I bet that happens to you a lot.
Your Honor, I asked Miss Moran to appear in court this morning. She's to testify she saw Miss Jeanette Johnson shop with men in the store's appliance department.
I never. You did. I saw you with my own eyes.
So who else's eyes are you going to see her with?
Your Honor, if you'll allow me, I'd like to swear.
So would I. Ladies first. Permission to
I'd like to swear Miss Morgan in so she can give testimony while she's under oath.
Is the public defender ready? Yes, Your Honor. Fine. Then here's Mr. Benson.
Mr. Fine, please be perfect for the day. Come forward, please, Miss Morgan.
Boom, boom, ba, boom, boom. Boom,
whole truth, nothing but the truth? I do.
How? Big Chief Thundercloud welcomes you to our tribe. Ah, swells your feet.
State your name, age, and occupation. Mildred Morton. I'm 30.
Lying under oath will get you 10 years on a rock pile.
32.
Not the year you were born, madam, your age.
All right, 40.
I guess the best we're going to get out of you is a village speed limit.
I'm the head of the appliance department, or the department store.
Mr. Klein, please report for Exhibit A. Miss Morton, can you identify this portable radio?
I can. It's a brand that's sold only in Schwartz's.
And when did you last see this radio?
Yesterday afternoon, about 3 o'clock.
Can you tell the judge the situation that arose surrounding the portable radio?
I had just come back off break when I saw a suspicious-looking woman enter my department. A bag lady, I guess you would call her. I watched her carefully. She seemed particularly interested in the radio. Hold it right there. Huh? I think you have some explaining to do to the police. I've done nothing wrong. We'll let a judge decide that. Come with me. Take your hand off my arm. I'd like to see you try and make me. All right. Stop her! Somebody stop that woman! We called the police. When they arrived, they found the radio in her bag where I had seen her put it.
Did anyone else see Miss Johnson take the radio?
No, Mr. Benson, I was the only one who witnessed the theft.
Thank you, sir. Witness.
Miss Morton, when you approached Miss Johnson, did you offer to assist her in any way?
Of course not. It was obvious she'd come into the store to steal, not to buy something.
Have you considered the possibility that Miss Johnson placed the radio into her bag as a convenient way to carry it when she was ready to complete her shopping?
Complete her shoplifting, you mean? Just look at her. Obviously, she couldn't afford to buy the batteries for the radio, much less the radio itself.
Appearances can be deceiving, Miss Morton. Perhaps she placed the radio into her bag by accident. She is elderly. Sometimes the elderly get confused. Could you have given the woman the benefit of the doubt and given her a chance to explain?
As far as I'm concerned, there was nothing to explain. She's a common, ordinary thief.
I have no further questions.
I have no further questions either, Your Honor.
You may return to your seat. I'd like to call Miss Jeanette Johnson to stand.
I gotta sit up there.
Yes, ma'am. Wouldn't you be more comfortable if you left your bags at your feet?
Honey, every blessed thing I own in this world is in these bags. I don't want to take a chance on losing them to a real thief.
I'm sure Officer Klein would be happy to watch them for you.
Sure would.
You a cop?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, keep your gun handy and your eyes on my stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
You ain't got any more tricks up your sleeve, have you?
Not for a lady, my dear.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? You've got your bloomers. State your name, age, and occupation. My name is Jeanette Johnson. I don't know how old I am. I slept on the stoop of an orphanage when I was just a baby. I ain't ashamed to admit that was over 70 years ago. I guess you could say my occupation is just trying to make it through each day as they come.
Thank you. Miss
as a doorway or cardboard box, or if I'm lucky, the backseat of a car somebody got locked that night.
Did he make us say he was on a limited income?
What a polite way to ask if I'm as poor as a church mouse. Yes, ma'am. And that heifer over there said I couldn't afford the batteries for a radio. She spoke the God's truth.
Are you admitting that you intended to steal a radio?
Steal it? No, pretty lady. I'm not a thief. I'm a borrower.
I beg your pardon?
I'm a borrower, your worship. I want to return it in the morning. I always return what I borrow. As prompt as can be.
You mean you take things from other stores as well?
I borrow them.
Why do you borrow these items?
Well, Lord knows I can't afford to buy them. I figure that there's nobody no good sitting on the shelves all night. It gets real lonely sometimes all out on your own. When I can go to sleep with the radio beside me, someone singing so soft and pretty like in my ear, that's like a little bit of heaven here on earth.
And you wouldn't return the radio to Schwartz's in the morning?
Oh yes, your worship. Well, Eagle Eyes over there hadn't stopped me.
Hey, here. You're with me.
You talk nice to this woman, you young whippersnapper.
Yes, Your Honor. Miss Johnson, Miss Morton testified that you struck her in the head with a shopping bag. Is this true?
Sure is. She was hurting my arm. You want to see the bruise?
No, ma'am. I was just wondering why she didn't charge you with assault and battery as well as shoplifting.
The only thing that was in my bag was my extra underwear. What was she gonna say? That I attacked her with a pair of deadly undies?
I suppose not. You told the court you borrow items overnight quite often. What sort of items do you borrow?
Well, once I borrowed a little music box to play a real nice tune. And just last week I borrowed a book of poems from Doubleday. Should have borrowed a flashlight too. I went blind trying to read it. Used up a whole box of kitchen magazines before I got halfway through it.
Do you ever ask permission of anyone in their stores before borrowing the merchandise?
Of course not. You know what they say as well as I do. They don't realize that I'm doing them a favor.
A favor?
Yes, Your Holiness. I sort of test things out for them. Once, I brought them one of them little doodads that adds things up. The dang thing didn't work right. So I left a note with it when I returned it, telling them it was busted.
You borrowed a calculator? What did you plan to use it for?
Well, I thought I'd try to count the stars with it.
I have no further questions. Your Honor, I think it's clear Miss Johnson took the radio, though I'm sure her intentions of returning it were good. Nevertheless, she broke the law. May I suggest that instead of sentencing her to jail, that you place her in a home for the needy where she can be cared for?
I like the way you think, young man.
But she's a thief.
I wish I had one of those juvenile delinquents hanged. I'd put her in her chair.
Another outbreak like that, and I'll start the officer fight and glue your mouth together. Now shut up and sit down.
I agree wholeheartedly with Mr. Benson's suggestion that you
I'm much obliged, youngin, but I won't go to no home. I'd rather be put in jail first. Some welfare types tried to put me in a home once, but I hightailed it out of there. The people in jail might be mean to you sometimes, but at least they act like you're there. I'd rather be hit than somebody act like I ain't even there.
You sure are making this difficult on me.
Well, whatever you decide with me, what's to do is fine with me.
This is going to be a difficult decision. I'll rule before you conclude the proceedings. Next case.
Your Honor!
Petey, get the Elmer. That's better. Speak.
If you're not going to rule in the case of Toledo, you may have the excuse to go to work.
You just cool your heels right there. If you insist that I put this woman of 70-plus years behind bars, the least you can do is to stay and see the results of your actions. Now shut up and sit down. You may return your seat to my
No, Judge Knott was actually really upset when we started, but he seems to be doing okay now.
I've been in court with him before, right after he said shock treatment. He could be lucid at one time, and Looney Tunes the next. He's prepared for anything.
Thanks for the advice.
Anytime.
What are you two whispering about over there? You look like a pair of flogbirds huddled together. I can marry people, you know.
Really, Judge?
Really, Miss Bearden. Why, next week I'm going to marry a gorgeous, sexy young woman. If I can talk Tilly into it.
Oh, Judge, what am I going to do for you?
We'll discuss that after you say, I do.
Perhaps we should move on to the next case, Your Honor.
Come on, call your next witness. Or if you can't call, don't forget to write.
We have a charge of disturbing the peace brought against a music group that call themselves Daggers and Daisies. The plaintiffs are 4 residents of the Sunset Manor retirement home.
Stand up. Your Honor, we are the foursomes who filed the complaint. I'm Margaret Barber. This is Winifred Smith, Hulda Roth, and Albert Mickel. We decided to let Albert speak for the group.
Good idea. I know you'd all go down the business name. Of course, we sit on each other's laps. That'd be like questioning a totem pole.
Come forward, please, Mr. Mickel.
What is that?
We can take the stand, Albert, honey.
Take a stand. I'll take a stand, all right.
Thunder? Gee, I hope it doesn't rain. I hate to get my hair wet.
If they change down and catch what comes walking through your busted your brain.
Judges in Scotland, huh? If my dad finds out I've been arrested, he'll kill me.
You're lucky. I'm on the run until I'm 30.
Hey Shannon, how about a date for Saturday, June 14th, 1988?
That is not funny. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Eh? Oh, I do.
State your name, age, and occupation.
Oh, Albert Mickel. I've lived for 3/4 of a century and planned to keep going for quite a while. I was a carpenter until about 10 years ago. Nice work, Judge. I gotta be careful of those termites.
Termites? I thought it was fleas.
Mr. Mickel, tell us again where you reside.
At Sunset Manor Retirement Home, just outside of town.
And where is the nearest residence to that home?
There's an old, empty house next to the property. Had a for sale sign in it for years. No one's been in it for ages, till last night.
Some folks say the place is supposed to be haunted. Well, if there are spooks there,
At least they're quiet.
never heard so much as a chain rattle. They're mighty good neighbors for ghosts. Anyway, must have been about 8 o'clock. We finished up dinner and some of us sat down for our nightly game of bridge. Winifred and I were playing Margaret and Golda. I was the dummy. I remember I was standing behind Winifred. Not that I wanted to watch what she did so much, but she'd been trying to play footsie with me under the table during the betting. I got cramps in my legs trying to avoid her big feet.
Now, what did we bet, Albert, dear? It was 5 diamonds, wasn't it? I'd be thrilled just to get 1 diamond.
You're gonna get one club upside your head if you don't quit flirting. And I'm not your dear.
Albert, behave like a gentleman.
I will when Sunset Manor's into the Midwest here starts acting like a lady.
Wait a minute. Is that Trump? Should I play that? Yes. No? Yeah. That's why I love playing cards with you, Golda. You're so decisive. I'm sorry, but I get this game too hearts. Or is it spades? One of those games where you try to get rid of your hot point cards. This is bridge, and I'm tempted to get rid of my partner. Oh, here. You played the queen of diamonds when the ace is in the dummy? Great strategy, Golda. Make Winifred think you've got so many face cards you can afford to toss them away. That'll shake her up. I'm sorry. I didn't notice the ace.
I did. Should I play this one next, Albert?
White one.
This one.
White one.
This one.
White one. Depends on which game you're talking about.
Would you two please conduct your amorous activities in private? It's embarrassing to the rest of us, isn't it, Golda? What? I didn't see this. Fortunately, no. Winifred has to lead out. Winifred?
It's not the radio. It's coming from over there. Someone's making that awful noise in the old park house.
You're right. There are lights on. These supposed to be burglars.
Burglars? The place is empty, Winifred. Why are they gonna steal the baseboards?
Burglars would hardly be making all that noise. You can hear them a mile away. Hold on. I'm never going to concentrate. I'm not causing all that going on. Hold on. Concentrate. Yes, Winifred? No. We'll just have to make whoever this stop. Albert will do it, and he'll be our knight in silent armor.
Fight a rhyming farmer? I don't know what you're talking about, Winifred. I don't know any poetry spouting farmers.
You all know those hooligans are disturbing the peace, and I intend to tell them so. Follow me.
Margaret made a beeline across the lawn to the old Parker house. We followed right behind her, begging mistakes. It was black as a pig outside. Winifred kept trying to drag me behind a tree. Golda walked smack dab into one. She's still picking bark out of her dentures. Margaret stepped in the gopher hole and fell flat on her keister. Sounded like a giant redwood had toppled over. If the redwood couldn't say the word that Margaret came out with, I won't repeat it. I felt her ankle. It was starting to swell up like a balloon. Winifred got mad because I wouldn't feel her ankle too, even though she hadn't hurt it. I told her ankles always looked like a pair of cantaloupes anyway. I tried to carry Margaret, but we didn't get very far before I gave out of air. Winifred insisted she give me mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. When I saw those clammy lips coming towards me, I ducked, and she banged her nose on my forehead. It began to bleed. Her nose, I mean. I don't know how we made it to the Parker house alive. We knocked, but those punky kids were making so much racket, they wouldn't have hurt us if we blown the doors off the hinges with dynamite. We opened it and went in.
We're residents at the Sunset Manor. It's your home. Next door.
So, you live in Prune City, so what do you want? The music you were making was so loud, it was disturbing our bridge game. We walked over to ask you to lower your volume, please.
Oh, shame on us. Our music was so loud it was disturbing their bridge game. Have you ever heard of earplugs? Duh!
On the way over, we had an accident. Several, actually. My nose was bleeding. Do you happen to have any ice? Any mouthwash? An ace bandage?
An inhaler.
What do we look like? A Rexall's drugstore?
Perhaps you have a phone we can use to call for assistance?
Oh, do I have a phone? Gee, I don't have a phone. Hey, Shannon, do you have a phone?
Do I got a phone? No, I don't got a phone.
let's use your phone?
Look, Pop, there ain't no phone here. My dad's a real estate agent. He gets his old dump out for sale. Turns the electricity on when he shows it to his client. There's no phone, no furniture, no nothing.
So you are fresh out of luck.
And you are interrupting our rehearsal. So if you just split, come on, split!
They are going to help us.
Maybe we should leave. Grandma got the message. Pretty smart for an old broad. On the way out, don't let the door hit your big old backside.
We'll go. But if you persist in playing your music too loudly, we'll be forced to call the authorities.
So call. We got a right to do our thing. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, kick it.
So we split. I mean, we left and made our way back to Sunset Manor. Luckily, without any more mishaps. I guess trying to kiss somebody when you've got a bloody nose was too gross for even Winifred. I suppose our visit upset the teenagers because by then, the music was louder than ever. It was so strong, the windows in the home were rattling in their frames. And our teeth were rattling in our heads. Or if not on our heads, on our nightstands. We were forced to call the police and report them youngsters for disturbing the peace. If we had it, no one would got a wink of sleep.
And these are the instruments which made the alleged noise?
Yeah, they're the ones, all right.
I introduced them as exhibits A through D.
You through, Bobby?
Yes, sir.
You're a witness, Mr. Reardon.
Mr. Mickel, according to your testimony, you asked teenagers to play the music at a loud volume?
Sure did.
You didn't just demand that they stop playing altogether?
Playing in all together. No, that clothes on.
Please don't take offense to my asking, but am I safe in assuming you suffer from a hearing loss, Mr. Mickel?
Hearing loss? What gave you that idea, Missy?
Judge, I feel it would serve my client's interest best. That's all what I think to stand at this time.
Of course, Counselor. It's like the fat man said to his doctor as he dropped his drawers. Give it your best shot. Take a seat with your ladies' friends. Stud.
I call Lady Fillingham to the stand.
Oh, boy, dude.
Tell it like it was, honey. You going to the bathroom?
That Candace, cute girl. I think she's going out on the speedball.
What is so funny?
Nothing. I have to just clowning around.
Well, cut it out. Our bodies are at stake here.
Sorry. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yeah, sure.
State your name, age, and occupation.
Wade William, 18. I'm like a musician.
You're like a musician? Which one?
Well, actually, I'm a senior at Maplewood High, but I'm going to be a Supremo rock star.
I'll get your autograph later. Right now, see your derriere right there.
Mr. Fillingham. Babe. You just heard Mr. Mickel's account of what happened at the park house there.
Yeah, the old gent must have rocks in his... must be suffering from the agony of senility, which, from what I hear, is worse than the heartbreak of psoriasis.
What did he say?
He said you lost your marbles.
Marbles? Oh, okay.
Why don't you tell us what happened from your own point of view?
That's cool, because, like, I'll lay on you the straight dope.
I think I'm going to need a translator. Is there a translator in the house?
I can help him meet you, Judge. I speak a little.
You do? Impressed.
Came in handy in my previous profession.
And what profession was that?
I'd rather not get into that, if you don't mind.
I think I smell a story here.
Sorry, didn't mean to get nosy. Proceed.
Now, wait, you were saying?
Right on. Let me tell you what
really happened.
Daggers and Daisies got a sound that really gets down, you know? I mean, like, really fad.
They sound good.
We got what it takes to go platinum.
They could sell lots of records.
We had this one major problemo, though. We needed space, man, to get our act together. Then Iggy got this awesome idea. It was so cool.
I understood most of that, Mr. Reardon.
He, remember this old house his old man has up for sale? Out in Nowheresville, where we wouldn't make any waves. We thought.
This is so cool, Candy. Isn't this cool? Yeah, but I brought a sweater.
Hey, Iggy, lay thanks on your old man for letting us use the space, man.
Better not mention it to him, Wade.
You, said he gave you the key.
Well, not exactly. You see, one day when I was waiting in his office, waiting until he got done flapping his lips with the client type, I saw the key in the box and I took it. I didn't want to, bump his deal by interrupting.
So, you mean he doesn't know we're here?
That's great, kid. You figured that out quick.
Maybe we should get on with rehearsal and split before anybody notices we're here.
Right, wait, baby. Let's, keep the volume down so we can not call attention to ourselves.
1, 2,
Musicians! I look more like it. Hot doy!
If our music disturbed you, we apologize.
Music? You call that caterwauling music? Lawrence, well, that's music.
That noise you make is filled with dirty words and filthy notes, too. Filthy notes?
Some groups might use profanity, man, but not Daggers and Daisy, Dooley Gang. Heck no! Oh, excuse me, I hope I didn't offend anyone.
May we, ask whom you are?
We are residents at Sunset Manor next door, and we don't intend to see the neighborhood go to the dogs.
Gee, I see, dog. Just a squirrel.
You pack up your things and get out of here. And good riddance.
Look, sir, I don't mean to be, disrespectful, but we have a right to be here. We'll play our music very softly, so you won't even know we're around.
Rodgers and Hammerstein, that's music. The hills are You won't go peacefully. We'll force you to leave.
And how do you intend to do that? We'll call the authorities.
I'm sure you'll do what you feel you have to do, but we must also stand by our convictions. As long as we're not hurting anyone, we need to stay. Finish our rehearsal.
We'll just see about that. Come on. What's wrong that you entangle with senior citizens? Edelweiss,
I'm not like a shrink or anything, but I kind of feel like it's not our music that teed them off. It was, us. Because we're young and they're not, maybe. Well, they don't have to dig our music, or our clothes, or our hair, or anything else we get off on. Just don't knock it if you haven't tried it.
So in other words, live and let live.
You got it.
Thank you. Your witness,
I have no questions, Your Honor.
you may stand down. Officer Klein, will you please return the musical instruments to the evidence area?
Excuse me, pardon me, sorry for the intrusion. Carry on. Hiya, Judge.
Hey, Wanda, you filling in photos again?
Sure am. Don't know what to do with that boy of mine. He fell off the ladder again. From the playground this time, I'm getting to think just knock it out for window washing.
Too bad. It's a noble profession.
Don't know if I'm noble. All I know is it takes strong legs and a good self-esteem. Made my good unbalanced.
You need to wash the windows here?
Sure do. It's the only room left. I'll come back 5 minutes for updating.
Oh, no. You can set up your things. You won't bother us, and we won't bother you.
You have your filmer?
Yeah?
And you have high-speed film in your camera?
Yeah, even on TV, flash.
I want you to do something for me. Take some close-ups of Miss Reardon, but don't let her see you.
The public defender.
Let her. She looks familiar. I have a bunch I want to follow up.
Whatever you say, you're the reporter.
So, you did great, man.
You are awesome, hon.
What do you think, Indy?
About what?
Your Honor, I think it's clear the music group was in violation of City Penal Code 84J. It did in fact disturb the peace of residents of Sunset Manor. I ask that they be fined and warned against further infractions of this law.
I disagree, Judge Mack. I feel that the residents of Bailey from their charges and simply their word against the lawsuit.
This is also going to be another difficult decision. I'll rule before we conclude the proceedings today. Next case.
Excuse us, Your Honor.
Oh, hi, Mr. and Mrs.
May I help you folks?
I'm sorry, I didn't realize this was a court. We were looking for the zoning commissioner's office. Since you remodeled the courthouse, I'm not sure who's where anymore.
I don't know where I am half the time either. Mrs.
Turner. Name is Turner. Turner real estate. And this is my wife, Martina. The best thing that ever happened to me in the Army in Europe. We came by today to make sure the old Parker House property is zoned commercial before I plan to sell it to a developer who plans to build a nightclub there. If you'll excuse me.
The Parker House.
Oh, no! A nightclub? You can't be serious.
What'd I say?
Order in the court. Mr. Turner, apparently you have some information which will help us on a case we're trying today. And it's a very trying case.
I do.
I now pronounce you. My mistake. Did you come forward, Mr. Turner?
Well, sure.
I'm dead meat. You're looking at dead meat.
Is that me? Is that any station? I like it.
Did I understand you to say that someone plans to buy the Parker House?
That's correct, Judge.
Oh, goody. I got that part right. And you said the new owner plans to erect a nightclub there?
He sure does. He's going to tear down the old Parker House and build a huge establishment. Feature live bands, draw crowds for miles around.
Mr. Turner, are you aware that the Parker House is next door to the Sunset Manor retirement home?
Yes, Your Honor, but the home is set well back on the road at the end of a long driveway. The Parker House is right on the road, so there should be no problem with the traffic.
It's not the traffic that concerns me. It's the noise.
I don't know about that. I just know this will be my biggest deal all year, and I can't afford to pass up the opportunity to sell the place. I have a growing teen at his feet, so I could really use the money.
I'm going to get blamed for this. If a tornado flat the town, Papa finds some way to blame me.
A tornado?
And you think this section of land is zoned commercial?
I'm almost positive. I remember reading about it in the legal transactions section of the newspaper. Why?
That proposed nightclub could cause some problems. Residents of Sunset Manor have already complained about being bothered by a rock band who's rehearsing in the Parker House. The judge is about to rule on those charges right now.
A rock band? But how? I have the only key to the place.
Why don't you ask them?
Iggy!
Pop, hi there.
What are you doing here? School field trip? Wait! You are the rock person who's disturbing the peace? How did you get into the house?
I borrowed the key, Pop. I was going to tell you.
When?
Oh, it makes you sermon, my poor boy, in a court, in front of a judge. I may say, it's such a pitch me, Amos dear.
Don't blame just Iggy, Mr. and Mrs. Turner. We were all there.
Maybe so, but your parents will have to deal with you. Iggy's our responsibility, and we intend to teach him a lesson he'll never forget. Right, Martina?
Anytime now, it's coming. Hey.
You can put it on my tombstone. That's enough out of you. Wait till we get home, dear. There'll be lots of time to paint then.
Oh, dear, we didn't intend for you to kill him.
I won't kill him, madam. I'll just make him wish I had.
Amos, stay close so you can catch me.
I'm here, dear. See what you've done to your mother.
Yeah, I can go out and buy a dozen pairs of gray pajamas. Prisoner of my own home.
Your Honor, is there a fine? If so, I'll pay it and get Iggy out of here.
I was just about to decide on that. In fact, I'll do it right now. I hereby find the defendants, the rocker,
Nobody move!
She's keeping the door.
Lock it! Look! There they are! We got you now, you dog nappers!
Yeah, goofed up right. Much as you can. Yeah, hey boy, you ain't nothing but a hound dog. What's up now? He's got a gun!
A gun? That's different! Let me out of here! What's the point? You can go home!
I got a whole career ahead of me. I got him all shook up.
Don't get me get hurt!
Okay, listen up out there. I got a room full of houses in here. So stay away from the door and start blasting now!
Yeah, take that dumb mutt with you.
Somebody call the police! Old lady! Help! Old lady! You man on the phone!
Yeah, I could have handled it myself, but if I did, the police would have probably felt left out.
You, guard, stand up and put your hands on your head.
Oh, Petey.
Do as he says, Officer Klein.
Get his gun. Lock the other door.
Gotcha.
All right, Dolores, get serious.
Sir, what is the meaning of it?
The meaning of it, one is he's found to sit down to a trap shop.
Why don't you sit down?
If you really want to paint, now's the time.
Oh, thank you. I have to keep you from getting yourself killed.
Don't worry, son. We'll all get through this, okay? Whatever happens, I want you to know Mom and Dad love you.
I love you too, Pop. It was me to show off. I get much of the noise.
Don't push it.
I am Judge Phineas T. Knox, and this is my courtroom. You have disturbed the proceedings, and I might add, are in deep dishwater.
Look, Bob, I was in trouble before I came in here.
Would you care to explain? You can stop taking dictation till he's not under oath.
Oh, right, Your Honor.
As you were saying,
I was on trial in the next courtroom, and the judge was about to send me up the river. My girlfriend, Dolores here, sprung me.
what were you charged with?
Dog napping. And he would have got away with it, too, if it wasn't for that Bruno.
Yeah, crummy flea bag. About a dozen owners brought their dogs to identify me. Stupid mutts all ignored me. All except that Bruno. He ran right up to me, lifted his leg, and...
I think I'm going to faint. Catch me, Albert.
Do me a favor. Fall the other way.
As I was saying, the dumb dog ran up to me, lifted his...
Bruno is huge. Absolutely huge.
Will everyone shut up while I finish her story? The dumb dog ran up to me, lifted his leg, and... kicked into my knee, right here, like he broke my kneecap.
Well, Bruno is a boxer.
Boxer.
Good thing he isn't a spread.
I was prepared to take things so bad for Weasel. I brought a pound of hamburger meat mixed with Bow Wow doggy treats in my purse. When Bruno identified him, I tossed the stuff on the floor. You should have seen those dogs go after it. It was a madhouse.
I can imagine. I can well imagine.
During the commotion, I was able to grab a gun from the cop who arrested me. Dolores and I got this far before the crowd caught up with us.
So you took refuge in another courtroom? How ridiculous. You ever heard of going from the frying pan into the fire?
Listen, lady, keep it up. You won't be the only one who shoots your mouth off. Dogs ain't the only thing I hate.
Excuse me, Mr. Evil?
It's Weasel. Wally Weiser, but my friends call me Weasel, doll.
Doll?
Don't get your drawers in a twist, Dolores. I ain't met the damn proper yet.
I'm Elizabeth Reardon. And I'm Elizabeth Bennett.
You're a lawyer?
Yes, I am. And I'll do whatever I can to help you. Could you give me some bucks?
So will I. I'm Robert Benson, city attorney.
Two very generous offers, Mr. Weasel. I consider both carefully.
Forget it. Dolores and I are gonna fly the coop.
Yeah. Then you better get on with it, mister. About dozen squawk runs on the channel on TV news man just full of Albert Mickel. Weasel!
Okay, let me think. You two legal eagles, park it over there. Window join them. I see 2 spots for you over there.
What is this? Musical chairs?
I want everyone where I can see them.
What are your plans for us?
You're our hostages, or should I say, tickets to freedom.
Shake. That does it. I'm going to be hostage.
Albert, come in! Don't make the gentleman angry, Albert! I agree with Albert. No one over the age of 60 should be forced to be a hostage. It's not dignified. There should be a law against it.
I'll see what I can do.
Folks, please, go back to your seats.
I'm not 60, but I am a lady. And I don't intend to be paraded in front of a TV news camera till I've seen my hairdresser.
You be cool. Julie's got a gun.
I appreciate your concern, young man. There comes a time in your life when you gotta speak up for yourself. I've decided I'm not gonna be your hostage, Mr. Weeble. Come on, what are you gonna do about it?
You'll do as I say, old man, or else.
Or else what?
Or else you're gonna get a sudden attack of lead poisoning.
This is Harlow Cronkite, Walter Cronkite's country cousin. Just kidding. Here in the Channel 1 News, interrupting our exclusive coverage of the Don Knotts Classic Film Festival to bring you an exclusive special news update. In the county courthouse, in the courtroom of Judge Phineas T. Knott, Don Knott's country cousin. Just kidding, folks. The scene of a real-life drama is unfolding even as we speak. There, alleged dog napper Wally the Weasel Wiseman and his alleged accomplice, Dolores, last name unknown, are allegedly holding several hostages, including the judge himself. Other hostages include Public Defender Elizabeth Reardon, City Attorney Robert Benson, Bailiff Josephine Duffy, Courtroom Guard Peter Klein, Court Stenographer Matilda Alden, and several as yet unidentified plaintiffs and defendants. On hand in the county courthouse, for an exclusive Channel 1 on-the-scenes interview, is my personable partner, Charmin Jones Walters. Barbara Walters, country. In the best Channel 1 tradition, Charmin is right on pulse with this fast breaking news story. We take you now to the courthouse. Charmin, tell us what's happening.
This is Sherman Jones Walters, speaking to you live from the county courthouse. The hostage situation continues here at the courthouse
Carter is here with us now to identify the hostages that she is aware of. She is aware of whom she is aware. Anyway, Miss Carter.
That's like the chick who interviewed us.
Where?
Keep looking, George. It'll come to you.
Thank you, Miss Jones. After I were assigned to do a story on the court system for our school paper. Oh, here they are.
We've already announced the names of the judge, the attorneys, and courtroom staff now being held hostage. What we need now is for you to identify the alleged plaintiffs and defendants whose cases are being heard.
Sure, there was a Mildred Morton from Schwartz's department store who filed a trafficking charge against Miss Jeanette Johnson. She's
I'm a bad lady, honey. You can step. I ain't ashamed.
she's one of the, homeless citizens whose welfare our city should be concerned with.
I agree, there are many alleged homeless persons about whom our city should be.
Then there were 4 residents of the Sunset Manor retirement home. They are Margaret Barber, Winifred Smith, Golda Ross, and Albert Mickel. They were charging 4 students from Maplewood High School with disturbing the peace.
Oh no, don't say our names.
They are Wade Fillingham, Shannon Boyd.
If my mom just heard that, she's fainted away dead on the kitchen floor. I can see her now, covered in a pot of macaroni or something.
Iggy Turner and Candy Walker.
Huh?
Say the name of the group.
They're musicians who call themselves Dagger.
Jump back. That's primo publicity, man.
What's her name? Wanda. She made a thing of
That's me, one, the window washer.
They're the ones who were in the courtroom while we were there.
There you have it, an exclusive report naming the alleged hostages now being held prisoner in Judge Matt's courtroom. Thank you, Miss Carter. You no doubt a brilliant career ahead of you as a reporter.
I hope so. I tried to go back into the courtroom and interview the dog napper.
Alleged dog napper.
Alleged dog napper. Please don't let me through.
Well, that would be pretty dangerous. Your Channel 1 news team will keep you posted with the latest developments here at the scene of the case. I'm Sherman Jones Walton. Now back to your alleged regular program.
There you have it, another Channel 1 exclusive on-scene interview by my personal partner, Charmin Jones Walton. Like all of us here at Channel 1, Charmin is prepared to dare any danger and hazard any hardship just to keep our viewers on top of the latest news. Remember, you saw it first on Channel 1. This is Harlow Pronto, returning you now to our exclusive coverage of the Don Knotts Classic Film Festival, brought to you by Bow Wow Doggy Treats. One bite and it's goodbye doggy breath. So great tasting, dogs beg for them by name. Bow Wow. You have been watching an exclusive Channel 1 news update.
Shut off and turn the TV with. Yeah, we saw it. So what's your point? Hold on. What's wrong with you?
The plug is pulling away from the cord. I got a shock.
Well, watch it. Here's what you're gonna do. I want a bus outside, no later than 30 minutes from now. I'm taking everybody with me. Bus drivers to take us to the airport where there better be a plane waiting. Flies to Rio, or else.
If I'd known we were going to take a vacation together, Albert, I would have brought my bikini. Thank God, small favors.
Let's do it. I said, just do it. I was chewing on a leg. A chicken leg, idiot. I ain't no cannibal.
Thank God for big favors.
Hey, Chief, did I ever tell you the one about the cannibal who ate the missionary and he was too tough?
Oh, please don't want that one again.
I don't care if you don't want to hear it. Shut up and listen. The cannibal chief was cussing out the cook who said, I don't know why he was tough. I boiled him for over an hour. The chief thought for a minute and said, wait a minute. Was that missionary wearing a robe with a hood? Yeah. And sandals? Yeah. Did he have a big bald spot on the back of his head? Yeah. You darn fool. No wonder he was so tough. You never should have boiled him. That missionary was a friar. Pretty funny, eh? Bah, cuz have no sense of humor.
Oh, wonderful. Professor Ross has ears. Perhaps he wasn't plucked out of the refuge in a donkey bag.
Listen, lady, I'm warning you. I never want to hear that word again. I'm laying off mutts forever. No, you idiot. I ain't never ate no mutts either. 30 minutes, then I start shooting.
Hey, Weasel, you think they'll do it?
Why not? They've given us everything we've wanted so far. The food, a TV, a phone.
I wish you left the TV plug in. I'm going to miss my soap.
But you're in the middle of a real life drama.
This real American gangster.
The soap is more exciting.
You'll get excited, lady. The cops don't come through on time.
Speaking of excitement, I gotta go.
Oh, God.
Go? Go where?
The ladies' room.
You'll just have to forget it.
I can't forget it, young man. Neither will anybody else in this room, unless you let me go.
I didn't want to bring it up, but I feel like there's sort of emergency coming on.
Just gonna have to hold it in.
You expect us to hold it in for 30 minutes till the bus comes? If the bus comes, then on a bumpy bus ride across town with our kidneys banging together all the way, then on a plane ride where the changing cabin pressure could cause our bladders to burst. If you don't let us use the facility, you'll die. And quite frankly, that's not how I intended to go. My goodness, how did you do that anyway? I have no idea, Golda. There's no delicate way to say the dearly departed flew up.
Flew out? Terry, you're in America in this year?
It's all right. It's just an expression.
If I might make a suggestion,
Let's hear it.
there is a laboratory through that door in my judge's chambers. Your lady friend can take a few of us in there at a time and lock the door and stand guard over it.
Oh, yes, please. I was fine until you brought the stuff up. You know, Weasel, that ain't a bad idea. If we don't, the situation could get pretty, well, let's just say we don't want them to rain on our parade.
Okay, garage is closed. No more than 3 or 4 leave the room at a time.
Gotcha. Who has to go? You, and you, and you, and you. Follow me. I guess my stuff will be safe since nobody can get out. What's your work?
If I might make another suggestion,
What is it?
we've all been sitting here a long time. We won't have to sit through a bus ride. Because we'd all appreciate it if you let us exercise our legs a little bit. You can keep watch on us up in my judge's box.
Me in the judge's box? Let's switch. Yeah, okay, I like this. Everybody take a break. If my mom could only see me now. She always said I'd never amount to anything.
Petey,
You okay, Josephine?
I'm fine. How about you?
I feel so frustrated. I'm a police officer. I should be doing something to apprehend those crooks.
Oh, don't be upset. Poor Petey. He looks so forlorn. Oh, what can ail thee? Night at arms, alone and palely loitering.
John Keats?
You know the poem?
Yeah. I've never told anybody this before, but I love poetry.
You do.
Yeah. Poets say what I feel, but can never put into words myself.
I know, that's exactly how I feel. Petey, there's something I wanted to tell you. Was never able to. But with our lives in danger, if I don't say it now,
Yes?
how do I love thee? Let me count the ways.
I love thee with the depth and breadth and height my soul can reach.
I love thee with the breath,
smiles, tears of all my life.
And if God choose, I shall but love thee better after death. Elizabeth Bear Browning sure knew how to say it. Hey, Dolores, how's it going in there?
Fine, Weasel. You should have seen them race each other for the bathroom door. The girl in the aqua pants made the others eat her dust. She got that gold medal for the 20-foot dash in the senior Olympics.
Okay, but keep an eye on him.
Gotcha, Weasel.
You know, Elizabeth, I wish there was something I could do.
Me too, but what?
I don't know. We tried reasoning with them, but that didn't work.
They're criminals, Robert. They're not like you. They think with their emotions, not their brains.
Not like me. I have emotions too, Elizabeth.
Do you? I mean, you never show them. Everything about you is so logical.
Well, I'm a lawyer.
So am I, but
Listen, Elizabeth, there's something I wanted to tell you, but was never able to. But now if our lives in danger, if I don't say it now,
yes?
that song I wrote for you, I meant every word. I love you, counselor. And if you don't love me back, I think I'm going to be overruled completely. I rest my case.
Oh, Robert, even though you know about my past?
Yes, Elizabeth. You know I know about your past.
Next group for the patty.
Don't I seem all right?
Well, no, you haven't been quite yourself ever since the dog never took over the courtroom. You haven't been yourself at all.
How am I usually?
Funny, no, don't get mad. Kind of goofy. And a big flirt. I know I act sort of miffed sometimes, but I don't really mind. I know you're just kidding.
You're a good girl, Tilly. And if I were 20 years younger, it wouldn't all be kidding. I'll tell you that.
You're sweet, Judge.
Sweet is fine. But right now I need to be smart. There must be some way we can get out of here.
I'll try anything. Do you got any ideas?
Just one, but it could be dangerous.
What is it?
I keep thinking, united they stand, divided they fall.
So,
When the weasel fellow called Elizabeth doll, his lady friend got very upset. She's obviously very jealous. If somehow we can make her angry, we can divert their attention and overpower them.
how do you suppose to make Dolores jealous?
We need someone to flirt with him. Someone gorgeous and passionate and sexy.
I volunteer.
Thank you, Miss Smith. But you might be a little too voluptuous for the job. I thought Tilly would be willing to give it a try.
Oh, Judge, if you think I can do it, flirting is usually not my style. But since our situation is desperate, I'll do what I can.
Good. You two go tell the women what we're planning. Tell them to be ready to overpower Dolores if they get the chance. I'll go tell the men to be ready to charge the weasel if the situation arises.
Right.
When you get ready to make your move, honey, I'll give you the point.
Can I speak with you for a minute, Mr. Turner?
Hey, Mr. Mickel.
Yes?
Look, my friends and I have been talking, and we're sorry about the noise last night and what's coming down today and all.
Yeah, I know. Our squabble seems sort of minor comparison, doesn't it?
Right on. Anyway, I'm flipped out about Papa Low in the Parker house to the nightclub dude. He's a total bummer.
That's nice of you to say that, youngster. Said what I think you said. Noisy honky-tonk like that. What's the whole right out business? Who's going to stay there?
Hey, me and my old man could sell a place to retirement people. They could make sure no one builds or moves there.
That's a good idea. But there's no way no one could afford property. They put a lot of their profits back in, so does that matter? Make it a nice place to live. There's no way they can afford property.
Tough. Maybe they could have a yard sale, like they do up in Hammondsport. Oh, there, let me judge around you.
If you mean to hear about it, yes. But it's going to have to be up to you young fellas and Abel. I don't move as fast as I used to.
Hey, well, that's cool.
Hey, Weasel, you want to let the guys go too?
Sure, we're glad for two new employers. Okay, men, single file. Son, watch yourself, Dolores.
I know what I'm doing, honey.
That was the architect was Judge Ballard. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of stepping over chicken carcasses. Mind if we clean up a bit?
Nah, go ahead. As long as you don't expect me to pull out a vacuum cleaner and join you. That'll happen.
Yeah.
I refuse. What? Think you're too good to help us? I already watched you upset your head once. If I have to do it again, it won't be with my extra bag of ice.
Way to go.
Uh-oh. Come to reporters.
Mind if I open the window a little? It's getting kind of stuffy in here.
Nasty cough you got there. No, go ahead. I'm not worried about you trying to climb out of the fourth floor. Yeah, right.
Look at that! That's okay! Let it out! Get it out! She's gnawing on somebody's chicken on got a caught in her throat. Look at that! Have a look!
Hey, is she gonna be all right?
She's fine! I got it out!
Weasel, I think you better get in here.
Okay, man, come on up. The rest of you back in your seats.
Well, wait the fuck. I'd like to come in window one last swap. I've never wanted to take the table last episode. It's just not professional.
Go, please, who cares? The rest of you sit! Okay, you paid the break. Now here's the way it is. I told the police chief if he doesn't come through on time, I'm gonna have to start shooting. I know, that sounds drastic. And it is. Now, don't get upset. You don't have to worry, I'm not gonna kill anyone. Thing is, I might have to wound someone. I know, that doesn't sound pleasant, and it isn't. But I have to show the chief I mean business. You're with me all the way, right, Dolores?
Huh? Yeah, I guess. I was just reading in the scorebook, Weasel. Did you know in some states you can get 99 years for kidnapping?
We ain't got much choice, do we? Not if we want to get away.
Excuse me. Can I talk to you for a moment? Oh, good, but you can call me Tilly. Can we talk over there?
We go ahead.
Maybe I should be in on this.
I can handle it.
That's what I'm afraid of.
You sound jealous. I would be too if I had such an attractive boyfriend.
You, think I'm attractive?
There's something exciting about men who defy the law. Dangerous men. Sexy men like you.
If you want to keep those fingers attached to your hands, you'll take them off, Weasel. Now.
Maybe she should. It would be a me and Heckley. Heckley talk about the blood kind of blue fat dear. You should really avoid wearing mini skirts like the size dear.
Try to take my boyfriend away from me, will you? If you think I'm gonna
Don't do it, Tilly. Do it or I'll blow him away.
If you shoot him, they'll fry you in the electric chair.
No way. Nobody's going to put the juice on me, man. By juice, I take you mean electric current?
Yeah, you didn't know that, Judge? I'm shocked. Simply shocked.
Hold the plug!
I climbed in the window. Well, you taller than you look. Let me go. Please go, honey. Are you all right?
Get me to a dentist.
A dentist? Don't you need a doctor?
No, a dentist. The fillings in my teeth got melted together.
You could have killed him. You monster.
Oh, shut up before I slap the makeup right off your face. Huh? Are you okay? Why don't you sit over there?
Hey, just kidding. Boy, I feel great.
You're old stuff again.
Really? I feel like my young self again. Petey, snap the cuffs on those hooch poachers.
Right, Judge.
Key, lady.
You guys okay in here? Hey, look, they got him. McGarvey, bring him out.
How'd you do it? Hey, boy, you'll be crying all over your blue suede shoes when you're locked up in that old Heartbreak Hotel.
Show the poor critters. They've only got a happy childhood. Folks, stand back. I'm bringing them out.
Hey, Albert, just remember, we was the first to see a guy.
There's a TV camera out there somewhere.
I always knew I was going to be famous. Hope they remember to read the poor souls the rights.
Hector, are you hurt?
Not much. I fell into a rose bush.
Hector?
Stop it! Get away from me! Oh! Did it again! This broke bother me! Well, back to the grind. The sun is set to be seated.
I turned the criminals over to the police chief. He said I'm gonna get a promotion.
Good for you, Officer Klein. If you'll reconvene the court, we'll get back to the business at hand.
Hear ye, hear ye! This court is now in session!
I just gotta get some earplugs. Tilly, take dictation.
Yes, Judge.
Tilly, take me.
No, Judge.
You're too quick for me, Tilly. You magnificent example of womanhood. One day I'll get you yet.
Maybe, Judge.
Yars. I think I better sit down. If memory serves me correctly, I was about to run the case brought against Daggers and Daisies as a resident at the Sunset Manor retirement home.
Your Honor, can we change something?
Be my guest, Mr. Mickel.
I'm a gas.
No. Be my guest!
Oh, well, my friends and I here decided to drop all charges against these youngsters.
It all seems kind of inconsequential now. Besides, we're only leaving there once the nightclub is built. Sunset Manor will be forced to close. I've been thinking about moving to a swinging single complex anyway.
I'll be glad to drop the charges. And I sympathize with your situation, but there's nothing I can do.
Look, folks, I hate it too. But I have to know the property while I've got the chance. It's the first offer I'm having in place in 10 years.
poor Anna. He's such a good man. He would help you if he could find some way.
I don't understand, Mr. Turner. I don't understand how these elderly make progress.
Man, that's not right. At the plaintiff's request, I hereby dismiss the charges brought against Director Daggett Davis.
I'm not dismissing my charges. That woman stole a radio, and I demand that justice be done.
You would.
If you think I've done wrong, Your Honorable, I'm ready to take my punishment.
You wouldn't reconsider going to a home for the indigent?
I'm not sure what indigent means. Maybe I should have borrowed a dictionary sometime, but I never did. What is indigent, Judge?
It means helpless?
Helpless? That's not me. I get along just fine. If you have to send me to jail, fine.
I hate to do so, Miss Johnson, but the laws are very explicit. There's nothing I can do but to sentence you to 6 months at the county jail for shoplifting.
There, it's just what you deserve.
You are a horrible woman. You're cold and cruel, and it's written all over your hateful face. A face devoid of love and grace. A hateful, harmful, hateful face. A face which is stone we feel as thoroughly at ease as were the old acquaintances. First time together wrong.
An apt description if I ever heard one. Did you make it up yourself, Josie?
No, Your Honor. It's a poem by Emily Dickinson. She's my favorite poet. I know most of her poems by heart.
That book is a collection of poetry?
Yes, Your Honor.
That book in your hands.
Yes, Your Honor.
Miss Duffy, unless I'm mistaken, isn't this the book you had everyone take oath on today?
Oh gosh, I forgot to bring in the Bible. I had everyone take their oath on Emily Dickinson.
Well, that means their testimonies are invalid. Oh dear, what a shame. There's nothing I can do but to find the case against Miss Jeanette Johnson has ended. In a mistrial!
What? You can't do that. That woman's a thief.
No, Miss Morton, as she told you, she is a borrower. Technically, she has committed a wrongdoing, but true crimes begin here, in the heart. And although you can't be brought to trial for them, they include arrogance, a lack of compassion for your fellow man, and harboring a superior attitude towards those less fortunate than you. There is a criminal in my courtroom. It is you, Miss Morton. Now get out of my courtroom, out of my sight!
You haven't heard the last of me. Get him off me! Get off my knee!
Yes.
But where? Where are you going?
Well, I found a lovely packing crate in an alley just off Melrose. I just hope somebody hasn't hauled it off yet. It's real wood, too.
Miss Johnson.
Jeanette?
Jeanette, I'd like to make you an offer. Would you consider coming to live with me?
With you? Why would I do it?
My place isn't much, but I think it's comfortable. My son's got his own apartment now, so I have an extra bedroom. It's yours if you want it.
That's the sweetest thing anybody's ever done for me. I appreciate your offer. I really do. That would be charity. I can't accept charity. I know that sounds prideful, but my pride is all I have. I thank you, though, with all of my heart.
Charity my hind foot. You'd be doing me a favor. With Otis gone, I don't have anyone to talk to, and Lord knows I love to talk. I'd probably wear your ears out. If you're worried about earning your keep, well, you can do something cooking and cleaning while I'm at work. Heck, the way Otis keeps turning himself, I feel for him most every day. And he has a lot of bones, he isn't even fractured yet. Please come, Jeanette. You'd be doing me a good turn, don't you see?
If that'd be useful, I'd love to.
It's a deal.
Oh,
return to your seat, Josie, I'll conclude the proceedings.
Yes, Your Honor.
There is no further business in front of this court.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I've got an idea of how we can save Sunset Manor for the old folks. Oh, no disrespect intended.
Not taken if the shoe fits.
What's your idea, young fella?
Why don't we hold a concert, Daggers and Daisies, and donate the profits to you guys to Parker with?
Super cool.
Hey, Dad, you sell the place so they can afford it?
Sure, I'd love to know it. I'd even take a little less if you can raise the money.
Oh, Amos, I told him what a nice man you are.
What do you think, Judge?
I think it's a fine idea. You given a concert before?
Well, no. Actually, this would be like our first.
Do you think you could draw a large crowd?
No, probably not. It was just an idea.
Wait a minute. There is a way you can draw a big crowd. A huge crowd.
How?
If you had a star to headline, a superstar.
Yeah, but you're going to headline with a group of unknowns like us.
You know?
Yes, ma'am. Patrick and I looked up all newspaper clippings and photos to be sure. May I?
All right, go ahead.
Suppose you could get a star who disappeared at the height of her career. A star whose millions of fans and search the world for her. A star who would give the comeback appearance of the century.
Who?
Davina!
Davina! The absolute queen of hard rock.
She was such a fox.
You think DeVito would give her a comeback appearance with us?
I don't know. Why don't you ask her?
You mean you're...
Yes, Donna tracked me down. I'm the leader.
Can I have your autograph? Write it on my arm. No, write it on my forehead, and I'll never wipe it off.
Robert is the only one I've told about my past. It was fun at first. The platinum record, the concerts, the fans. But then one night, after I came off stage, I was looking at myself in my dressing room mirror, at the wild hair and outrageous makeup and skimpy outfit, and I asked myself, is this really what I want to do with my life? Is this the real me? The answer was no. So I washed my face, changed my clothes, and walked out of the theater. I went back to college and got my law degree and became a public defender here, where I thought my past would never touch me. And it never would. You've been such a great investigative reporter. You put me on the spot. If I don't help these nice people get their home, I feel guilty for the rest of my life. All right, I'll make a deal with you. DeVito will perform one last time on 2 conditions.
What are they?
1, that everyone in this room will swear to keep my secret. I want to go back to being Elizabeth Reardon. The day after, no one the wiser. Donna, in exchange, I'll make you the exclusive reporter on all my press releases.
Yes!
And Hector, you'll be my official photographer.
Yes!
Condition number 2. It was fun at first having fans, but I only do this with your blessing, Robert.
You know I want what you want, Elizabeth. So do I.
Come back. I need lots of rehearsals. I'm a little rusty, to say the least.
Since we're all in on your little secret, maybe you could give us a preview. Hope you're ready for today.
Okay, with you guys?
Yeah!
Well, Judge Knott, it's been quite a day, hasn't it?
It sure has, Tilly. But that's what makes life worth living.
You were awesome, you were so
Yep. Oh. Hi, Grandma. Hope you enjoyed the show. I was the old man, as you can see. I just hope you enjoyed it. I love you. Bye. Good Mom.
Say goodbye, Grandpa.
Asking if he's got any clothes you can borrow. They see you in college. You're in the Air Force or what? Hey.